Hey guys, XJ9's here, and today's gonna be a Gate of Illness patch week for RuneScape. Did not read this yet. Kind of curious what's gonna happen. In my opinion, the only changes that need to happen are hitbox changes with the rocks, or even change the model. I'm not sure if they can change the model, but the hitbox, or even if they change the hitbox and fill in the gap in the middle of the rock, there's still an issue with the model not like because there's little pebbles on the edge of the corners of the rocks, and you can't walk there. It looks like you can. So that's another issue. Another issue is when the minions spawn, there's a brief 0.1 second you can click through them, and your character walks through them after the spawning animation finishes. And I'm not sure what else. It's very minor things, and also if they make group mode better. So let's see what they did, guys. So this is some hotfix. Usually this means it's already happened. So yeah, they fixed the memory dowser crashing with Musfaf. Fixed an issue that caused some players to lose their loot from the Gate of Illness when teleporting outside the boss arena. I think this was the bug I was having where if you beat the boss and teleport out, it would keep on saying go loot your chest, but you couldn't loot it. Like if you open the Gate of Illness chest outside the boss instance, nothing shows. It's just your total loot from all the kills combined. So I'm not sure if we lost it or if we will get it back. It wouldn't surprise me if we lost it. Stop the Dwarven Warhammer from functioning, so you can't get 2 rocks. You have unintended interactions. There's a lot of unintended interactions in RuneScape, so I think they should fix those as well, like stalling, like an incendiary shot in entering an instance. Fix the issue that allowed the Prism of Salvation to be placed where the barrier would be added in the Gate of Illness encounter. I don't know if I mean that's the one that heals, right? So would it just be deleted after? I guess I don't know. What's the big issue with this? Why would you even use a Prism of Salvation? I mean, I guess for gargoyle procs. I don't know. Such because it's not the one that teleports you, right? So that's a little bit weird. Uh, I think that's an intended game mechanic. Something a big barrier spawner deleted. Like that's intended. The Gate of Illness was not happy with players utilizing Indoctrine's aid to delay its growth. It has realized it can use this time to concentrate and if not disrupted, will accelerate its hold in the gate. Yeah, I'm not sure how much more power the boss gets. So people were using it again. This was already fixed, by the way. This already happened like day one. This fix, but people were using it like from when the boss like spawned, or even when it was like 9 out of 10, and you don't have to dunk the boss like through the rocks, and so all that would do is delay the healing, and but now you have to if you summon the pillars, you have to dunk the boss with rocks, at least one person, or at least one rock, or the boss will get all the HP it was supposed to get for through the passive HP over time, and then some. They didn't say how much, which annoys me. I maybe should test. I should probably test this at some point. One thing that's interesting though is in group mode, the one thing that does scale, and you can actually make use of is her healing over time because it's 25 per person. So with 10 people, it's 250 as like a game tick. So using the Indoctrine's aid is actually more beneficial compared to being like using solo to delay the healing. I was doing some group kills where like I would be the one to climb early, and then we would all dunk her on the second pillar, and then she would die. It was pretty cool. Like again, group mode's not even that hard. Like I really wish this boss was group, but whatever. Fix the issue in Gate Illness where ground attacks in the northern area were not as big as the telegraph animation suggested. Yeah, so this was where apparently the attack looked like it was just a one cell, like just one cell attack when you're mining the dangerous rocks near her. Uh, Based off this, it sounds like it was actually bigger. Like it was a 3 by 3, and if you walked one cell, it would hit you. But people were saying that it wasn't like kills used to be super easy, but like it doesn't matter because moving one cell or 2 cells is the same thing. A lot of people don't know that. It's kind of crazy how many people do not know. Moving one cell or 2 cell is the same amount of time. They do not understand that. That's why I remember back in the day, people used to say like, "I was in the green" or like, "I was in the blue box." And, like, no, you weren't actually. Um, that's a because they would click out of it, but right before it blew up, and then their model died in it, but they're out of it. Yeah, so that's nothing new. So here comes the real changes. Iron players cannot collect illness boss resources from defeated players. That's fine. Fixed an issue where the northern mining nodes in the gate illness encounter were not scaling their EXP correctly. Yeah, okay, that's another thing. Yeah, that's they were giving one experience when mining nodes at the safe area, like behind the barrier, was like 100. I think it's like 140 XP. So it's around that experience. It depends on how much damage you do each mine. So that's fine. Again, I wonder if it's gonna because you mine 2 rocks every time you successfully mine at that spot. I wonder if it's gonna be double XP because it depletes twice as fast. We'll see. That's pretty good. Again, a lot of people are starting to realize with this boss that the XP is actually pretty good. So a lot of them are kind of like again, like I don't think the boss is meant to be smart. Like it's actually pretty good XP. Like what it, I'm not sure what mining level you can have at this boss, but like I wouldn't surprise me if you could start this boss with like 80 mining or even 90 mining. And like again, if you don't have the 110 mining and all these other stuff, like I'm pretty sure the boss would take significantly longer. Broadcast for latent offerings has been moved from worlds to friends. That's kind of funny. Um, yep. It's the one of the rare drops, but it takes like 50 or 60% of the rare drop table. How I think it works is you roll the rare drop table, and then it chooses between 60% chance latent offering, or the other 40% is 10% of each other unique. I'm not sure there's 4 or 5 uniques, so yeah, if it's 5 uniques, it would be 50% chance for a latent offering, 10% for each of the other ones. Fix it. I haven't seen a double drop, so I might be wrong about this, and maybe you can roll both at the same time. Maybe latent offering is like another rare drop table, but like just a bonus drop, or maybe it's even part of the default loot and it just rolls every time the rare drop table is a different table. I'm not sure. We'll see. Fix the interaction between a challenge gem and the corrupted statue nodes in the gate on this encounter. Corrupted statue nodes. Corrupted. So I guess the mining nodes, right? I'm not sure what this was. Sounds like a bug, like a really bad one. Fix the issue with the memory dowser not depositing memories when set to deposit memories and energy. Yeah, so this bug was someone reported this on Reddit. If you let's say I have 100 energies and I'm converting energies, I'm gonna run out of energies for the enhanced experience, right? Wait, deposit memories. Yeah, so I think they're talking about like get the enhanced experience, right? If you ran out for the next harvest, the game wouldn't process it, and then I think you would like I believe the memory would appear in your inventory and not be deposited, so eventually your inventory would fill up. I think it was something like that. Ode to the Devourer, so it's the quest. Change the destroy message for Elidinian mystery books and inform the player that it can be reclaimed at the player own house bookcase. Fix typos and grammar mistakes in the Ode of Devour quest. I reported one of these, by the way. It was a grammar mistake with Zemergul. It was somewhere near the alley guy. Change the music tracks during the Alcarid sections of the quest to more appropriate tracks. What was wrong? I don't remember this. Maybe they're talking about when you teleport to Alcarid and click on the symbol, but like oh he, oh. So I think when you enter the quest instance, I think it was still playing Alcarid music. So yeah, that's fair. That's good. By popular request, Vengeance no longer wears primal equipment and is back to Marmoros armor with a fractite sword and shield. They changed Vengeance? How does she look? Why did they do that? Like, that's a weird change. Why would they even do that? What? That's very weird. I don't understand why they would do that because I mean, because Vengeance is such an old character. There must be a reason she wears the armor she wears. Like, she just went down there and like she was just a default guard. She wasn't like some primal armor juiced up guard. So yeah, it's really strange that they even did that. Fix unstable proteins with global bonfires. I don't know what that means. Golden rock summoning can be obtained when players have the Spirit Weaver relic power active. That's really bad that was a thing. Oh my god. Oh, the Spirit Weaver relic is actually pretty good for summoning then. Because wait, no, I think it's per pouch. I don't think it's per action with summoning. No. So yeah, never mind. Change the dialogue type used in combat used for the memory of Nomad and Fort 3 Siege to overhead text to make the fights more accessible for mobile players. That's understandable. Memory of Nomad, lol. Readjusted the marketplace UI section, allow you to make the ceremonial Jin robes offer more consistent with others. Fix the crash, which I'm pretty sure we're done by the way. This is just some random bugs. Fix the crash which occurred when the player loaded Bob preset to their inventory. Okay. Fixed an issue where Bill's skin was showing through his model through idle and certain animations. Elude in Perfidious will now correctly show you how to enchant the crystal to help proceed if you speak to her between plagues and in light within. Yeah, this was a bug that was reported months ago. So some people were having some weird, like they want to repair the seed and they can't, which is kind of strange. So that's why I say fix. That's just a really good bug fix. This is really good because a lot of players were actually encountering this from time to time. Fix the prefix message for friends, clan, and guest clan chat message. Yeah, players can use. Yeah, they can still use slashes to type in these chats. It's just if you were typing in a friend's chat, it would show the slash. I don't actually use slashes at all. Maybe I should, to be honest. I just never bothered. I feel like I don't know. I've never even like I kind of forget that, to be honest. So maybe I should have this more like apparent on what to do. But I mean, maybe I'll start using it so I can read my private messages or in-game messages. Players can now reclaim one extra Wicca Hood when one is stored as a keepsake. That's good. Fix an issue that changed the Imperial Mage Auk into Imperial Guard Auk when capturing a soul with Ustabi. Players can now capture Imperial Mage Auk and store their soul within the sunken pyramid. Oh, that I wonder if this is gonna have any impact on anything. Hmm. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because I actually remember this bug existing ages ago, and it just never was fixed. So I'm curious if that's gonna actually change any player owned Slayer dungeon. Maybe it'll be a new method or something. Fix an issue that caused uncharted aisles to look blurred due to the fog effect with default skyboxes. I might know what they're talking about. I might not. I might. I just never really noticed it, to be honest. Summergold now uses his correct name in the dialogue box within the prison in the Battle of 4 and 3 quests. Uh, I guess you said the wrong name. Fix the issue when changing skin color using Makeover Mage changes character hairstyle. Uh, that's funny. Players can no longer obtain this statuette during the Golden Quest while their inventory is full. I wonder what the heck that meant. Fix an issue where unavailable pets still had the yellow buy call button visible. This has now been fixed, and the button will now only be visible once the pet becomes available. That's good. Although, again, I don't know. I feel like everything should just be available at all times. I hate fear of missing out. I think it's awful for the mind. Fix an issue that was clearing the chat for nearby players when sending empty messages. Oh, wow. This is the bug I was having yesterday. So, yeah, I thought it was like some JMod doing something to like the servers. If you just typed nothing, like just space, I think you just delete everything. That's hilarious. Fixed interface options when that opened during combat. Fixed interface option that opened during combat. I wonder what the heck that means. The primal pickaxe red override is now correctly highlighted in the wardrobe when active. Okay. Skill and chill with mods. Was that Huey and Luma? Some art. That's pretty good. I already saw these. I don't see the point of these. I think these would look awful in game. They like even these like look kind of flat. They actually do look kind of flat. That's my feedback. Like I don't think these would translate good in game. Like you. This is why in concept art they tend to show the front, back, and like other angles because you can't tell like the depth of the sword. It's a little bit strange. It's 20-year secrets revealed. Why is there zeros? What the heck does zeros have to do with anything? I mean, I don't. I guess the mod rat shit and ma lol. Um, we're showing a Raxer. Okay, we're showing some moon and there's some next mass. Some town square. Who goes to town square QA? Like, what are these? I'd actually not know what these are. Um. Yep. I mean, I guess that's it. I mean, overall, I think it's all the changes were pretty fair. Again, XP fix. Uh, I guess an Iron Man change, whatever. No more lane broadcastings, which kind of stinks, but whatever. I kind of like seeing these because I can kind of get a grasp like how many different people are doing the boss. I never really cared. It wasn't really that spammy. This was probably some really bad bug, and this was a good bug. So overall, I think it's all fair. Uh, I don't know. They might never make a group mode fix. Who knows? But I'm pretty surprised they haven't made the boss easier or something, or made the buff drop rate better. I actually have a hunch that the drop rate might improve with more players, but I mean, guys, it's a guess. It might just be a coincidence that whenever I went with 3 or 6 people, I was getting drops and seeing drops. But yeah, I mean, that's it. Bye.